Okay, please choose a screen and subtitle language. English. Confirm. Have you played the Stanley Parable before? Which is interesting because I think I said no, and I think it actually shows something different from the start if you say yes. So I'm going to click no. Because I've actually never played this. I've always just watched YouTube videos.
Huh, well then I'll have to do this at some point in time and click yes.
I'm going to leave this where it was because I slid this down here and it was way too dark.
Yeah, yeah. And I feel like this is a game I can actually trust with that, because like on a lot of games I will put that at way too freaking bright because I like being able. Wait, why? Why do you need? Why don't you know this from the system clock?
It's an interesting question.
Yeah, I'm not expecting you to spoil me the answer, but
accessibility settings. We are going to change some accessibility settings because there's one that specifically tells you the content that is in the end that you will be about to get. No, like it's like this contains content warnings. It'll tell you this ending contains suicide, for example.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
And it gives you an option to skip it but still have it logged that you did reach the ending. I am going to leave subtitles on. All of this looks correct. Audio, I'm going to bring the volume down just like about to half.
Yeah, just so we can hear each other. Yeah.
Maybe a little bit more. That should be good. Video, I got to fix my screen resolution to be full screen. Does this look correct
fine on
now?
my end.
Okay. Yeah. You can still see and hear it?
Yep, stream looks good too.
All right, and I'm going to leave jump as space, crouch. I'm going to make it left shift.
Ooh, you're one of those.
My pinky can't get to the control button. Okay. I think we're about to ready to go. Oh, by the way, this window is this window.
Yeah, I love that. That's such a good touch.
I wonder if clicking anything here does anything. Nope. Okay. All right.
It'd be funny if you clicked begin the game on the monitor and it just ran the game in the monitor.
If you guys have not seen or heard of the Stanley Parable before, I'm going to go through the game as you normally would the first time you play it. When do we learn about animals from the great big book of everything? What?
No, oh my gosh. Oh, that's a deep cut. I love it.
Okay, let's start. Let's start the way you normally would play, and I'll just go through the regular ending.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
I always think I'm about to hear the beginning of a Ride Rehab podcast.
In a big building where he was employee
I actually got the voice actor to do this voice and be like, this is the story of a man named Tyler and Thomas. I'm still very proud that I got that. It cost a bit of money, but it was worth it.
It's so weird to see Stanley actually doing things.
And in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the...
If you don't get it,
as though he'd been made exactly
the game is saying you are Stanley. A game tells you what buttons to push, but you've never, you don't break away from playing any game.
Something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never.
This game plays with how video games work.
For nearly an hour,
yeah.
When he realized
and how narrative-driven games work.
A single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked,
people just call that
frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time.
Tyler signed into Slack and nobody was in there.
Senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Hey, I got an achievement. Welcome back. And I got an achievement for getting my first achievement. Which didn't happen the last time I skipped the video, by the way.
Neat.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
There is an achievement for clicking this door 5 times.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing...
Oh my god. Okay, I'm not going to do this now.
Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50
I'm not going to do this
clicks.
now. I will do this, though, because somebody left a computer on.
Oh.
How weird.
Good for you for turning that off.
Where were we going? Oh, yeah, we were going to go see where
The
all our
meeting
coworkers were.
Oop, there's another one that's on. Always lock your computer when you get up, folks. It's just good security practice.
Have you, how much of the original game have you played?
A decent amount. I'd probably estimate about 70% of it. Like I did not try and get every single ending, but I got a decent number of them, including some of the fun ones.
Did you ever click the buttons on the computer?
I did not click the buttons on the computer.
Oh, nothing happened this time. Weird. Oh, normally you can push some buttons on computers.
Wait. Room 420. You gotta.
Where is it?
Left. There you go.
No.
Oh, come on, guys. It's 420. How can you not have that joke in this game?
Yeah, how is there not a joke for that? All right.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
And this is literally the pinpoint for the rest of how this game works. But I will take the door on the left.
Everything goes downhill from here.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
8-bird. Oh no, Franz died.
Oh. I definitely want to go to the 8-bird meeting, though. That sounds like so much fun.
Synergize core value expenditures. Everyone is unique, you most of all.
Ugh. Ooh.
We'll come back to that.
There's no broom in there.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh my god, I'm so not a mouse and keyboard player.
Oh boy, yes. Ooh.
Yeah, we'll come back to a lot of these things. Actually,
Does this
no,
have
I think
controller support?
It does. I just didn't want to plug mine in.
That's fair.
This is new.
Oh.
Because the boss knows that the boss says goes. If the boss has suffered losses, then that's what the boss chose. Can I take some? No? Disappointing. Okay. Wow, what a dirty mirror.
Why does the mirror have to be dirty? We've already seen you from the outside perspective.
That is true. We have seen what Stanley looks like.
What is that yellow? Is that just like the yellow pages on the desk? Like to the left of the computer from your current perspective there?
The beige pages.
The beige page.
And then it says not the yellow pages.
That's great.
I have no button to like zoom in. I wish I could.
The beige page.
Nope. Okay. Well, we're in our boss's office.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What
I am the most
secret was
expensive
being held
boss.
from him? What he could not
Sewage
have known
lilies.
was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Huh. I wonder how we're supposed to learn that then.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
They didn't even bother to finish. Good grief.
Let your toes do the walking. The beige pages.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Spoilers.
We could just...
Wait, could you just...
We'll come back to that.
Oh my gosh.
Stanley
I never thought to go back up the
door
elevator.
that read mind control facility.
Escape.
That's funny. It's spelled the same way as escape. We'll come back to that. Is it the same sound effects from Half-Life?
I think this is Source Engine.
The
That
lights
would make sense.
rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible
no,
secret
we're
did
in the
this
Matrix.
place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have
Either
the
that or
strength
just the big
to
screen
find
store.
out?
Is there... What do I... Oh.
Oh, there we go.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
That screen's broken.
Yeah, it is.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the
104
only
got
reason
fired.
he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control.
Tom's not here, but
Never.
it sounds like he
It was
is playing it with
unthinkable.
us.
Wasn't it?
Really
Was it even
appropriately
possible? Had he truly spent his entire
We've
life
talked about
utterly
that. He'll be in a
blind to
voice
the
chat and I will
world?
laugh at something funny that has happened to him.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating,
labeled?
working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power
What was that
over
button?
another human life.
What button?
For he
It
would
back on your
dismantle
left.
the controls once and for all.
5.
Okay. Is there a 4?
Probably.
Huh. We'll have to come back to that later.
Have you gotten that ending?
No, I haven't. I never noticed
Really?
that button before.
I mean, this is where you would do it. This
I
is
know
where you
these
would get that
buttons, but,
ending.
like-
What do we do, chat? What would Stanley do? Stanley would have to turn it off for good.
Game Force quits.
I've played a game that did that once. It was Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, made by Jackbox.
Oh, yeah.
Regis Philbin actually gets
And a
so
rising
mad at
chill
you if
of
you don't do the
uncertainty.
fastest finger correctly at
Oh
all.
my God.
He quits the game.
Yep.
They're studying to be priests, but they fucked.
Yes.
That's what I said.
Tom!
He had defeated
I don't know
the
what he's
machine,
talking about.
unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still remained unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the
I would
machine's
love if there
grasp?
was an ending
What
that
other
actually
mysteries
addressed
did
most of this.
strange
I have
building
no idea.
hold?
Maybe
Like if there was a
As
true
sunlight
ending.
streamed into the chamber,
Yeah.
he realized
I actually
none
kind of
this
like the
mattered
fact
to
that there
him.
isn't a true
For
ending,
it was
though.
not
Like
knowledge
that there
or
is
even power
there is
that
no
he had been
correct
seeking,
answer.
but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or
Oh no,
how
never
to
mind, that was a
feel.
different part.
Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only
I'm
thing
sure when
worth
you are a
knowing.
rich celebrity,
Stanley
it changes
stepped through the
how
open
you view
door.
relationships and such. And then when you're surrounded by the hottest people in the
Stanley
world,
felt the cool
Jesus
breeze
Christ.
upon his skin.
Yeah,
The
right.
feeling of liberation. The immense possibility of the new path before him.
Thomas said
This
before
was
that
exactly the way.
to his
right
Discord,
now,
I'm like
that
a
things were meant to
side
happen.
character.
Stanley
I'm like an NPC. And occasionally that happens to me as well.
Hey, Chad, are we NPCs?
That was it. We
We
beat
just
the
don't know
game.
it.
We beat the game!
Wow, that was quick. All right. Well, thank you all for joining. Wait a minute. There were a lot of things we wanted to.
Yeah, there were so many things that we wanted to... There's so many choices we can make. For
All
example,
his
I gotta
coworkers
find the
were
other
gone.
frickin'
What could it
computer.
mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard
Oh, I
Stanley
do.
looked,
I remember
he
doing
couldn't
this now
find
at some point in
trace
time,
of
but I
his
do not remember
coworkers.
what happens
I'm
at
gonna
all.
shoot Brad, and then Brad's gonna shoot me, and then the two cops are gonna come in.
And how's Brad gonna shoot you if you already shot Brad?
There it is. I think it doesn't happen the first time. You have to do this 5 times.
Oh.
And then you get a new ending.
Oh. Huh.
You've never turned on the mind control facility?
When Stanley came to a set of
I
two
think
open
I've done
doors, he
that.
entered the door on his left.
Which way? What do you want to do first?
Ooh.
Should we go for we'll go for this ending.
Yeah.
was
This,
not the
this seems
correct
like
way
the,
to
the
meeting
best
room,
second
and
choice.
Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to
I want to get
admire.
into those back hallways.
Yeah.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully
Tom
constructed
is watching
room.
what you say. I don't
Stanley
know what
simply
Tom's
stood
watching.
here, drinking it all in.
Looks at soda
But
machine.
eager
The
to get
narrator
back to
says
business,
drinking it all in.
Stanley took the first open door on his left.
So we can go that way and go down that elevator, or we can go all the way through, or we can go this way.
Wow.
I'm a fan of the full rebellion path. Just
Okay.
never listen to the narrator.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
So this is interesting. This door has a key card.
Oh. Huh. We'll have to see if we find one of those.
Do not jump from the cargo lift while it's in motion.
Oh, I can't afford that fine.
We could, though.
Look, Stanley, I
We
think
could go
perhaps
that way
we've
as
gotten
well.
off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing in your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is
Should
that
we?
the story
We
has
could
been
jump.
about
We could go
nothing
that
but
way.
you
We could go the
all
way it
this
wants.
time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
What should we do?
The
Quick.
narrator?
Stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not
Too late.
asking for me.
Take this.
I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself.
We could still
Put
jump
your
off.
work aside.
Yeah.
To let her back into your life. She's
her?
been waiting. That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her.
Have you answered the
If you
phone?
can truly place your faith in
No,
another,
I don't think I've done this.
Then pick up
Well, we
the
could
phone.
answer the phone. Or
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
I didn't even know you could do
No, that wasn't
this.
supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double
Yep.
check.
Neat.
No, it's
I don't remember what
clear
ending
as
this
day.
is.
Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in.
No.
Fade to white. Roll credits.
Fade to white?
Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible?
Because I'm
None
a
of
smarty
these
pants.
decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it.
What?
How had I not noticed it sooner? You're
Your
not
pants are
Stanley.
off.
You're a real person.
Hell yeah.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long.
Make Stanley
If
gay,
made
you
any more
cowards.
wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making.
I do like how the wild lighting has gotten progressively less and less
Well, I
wild.
won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world.
Oh, no.
Please observe this helpful instructional video.
No!
Ride watches, let's go!
Oh, damn it.
It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert
Was he choosing to jack off through this pants
food
pocket?
shortages across the world to make life better for all people.
What?
He could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would
Can you
make? Remember,
forget
that
how to
unlike
read?
here, the real world makes sense. And
For
at
those of
no
you who don't
time
know,
should you
this
make
is
a
what this
choice
game
that
is.
Does not conform
Oh,
to
it's a
yeah.
lot
rational
of
logic. If you find yourself
It's a
being
lot
with
of
a
weird
person who
writing.
Does not make sense. In all likelihood,
It's not a-
that person is not real.
It's
Allow
not like
the
a...
person to finish their thought.
I don't know.
This
then
is a
provide
story,
an
not a
excuse
game.
Why you cannot continue
Yes.
talking. Turn to a
But it is a
partner and
game.
practice saying,
Yes.
my goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack.
I'm sorry, a what now?
Excellent.
What?
Making choices on a regular basis is the
Oh my
best
God.
part to a healthy decision-making process.
Hey, I'm Rupert. I'm 19 and I
Most
don't know how to
medical
fucking read.
professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do
8.
you make more than 8? Less? And
Ooh,
finally,
2.
if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful,
I love this
and
piece of
whether you'll
music,
ever
though.
make a
I've used it
significant
on
contribution
many
to the
videos
world,
before.
just remember
Thanks.
that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially
The composer is
insignificant.
called
And
the
the
Blake
feeling
Robinson
should subside.
Synthetic
At
Orchestra.
this time, your
Nice.
instructor will guide
And
you
they
in
have
an
a-
exercise to test
I think
and
all their music
reinforce
is
the
like
material
copyright
covered
free,
in this
so they said,
video.
feel free to use it. What? Now what?
Ah,
Oh,
welcome
God.
back.
I just
You
got
may have
very
noticed
strong
that
look
this
around
room
you
has begun
vibes
to
from that.
deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now
8.
that you're properly
8.
informed on good decision making, we're going to revisit a choice you
Stop.
made just a few minutes ago and see what the
Oh boy,
correct thing
them
to
some
do
texture
would have
errors.
been. This way, please.
I think the game is broken. I think I broke the game.
Oh. Oops. Okay.
He's taking us back to... Oh, there's a fence now.
Now that we
There's
know
a
your
fence
choices
now.
are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine
mean,
the
that's
main
fair.
character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
2. I guess we're going back to the door. Oh,
We
is
never
this
found
the
that key card, did we?
No. I don't know if there is one, to be honest.
Oh,
I literally
okay.
don't know. Are we going... Is this the confusion ending?
That would make sense.
This is the most...
I don't
you
have
said,
any of
"Let's
the
go
endings now."
full
Nice
road.
There, you'll take
Yeah.
the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
I don't know about that.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my
No.
lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly,
What the-
hurry back in the other
Ooh.
direction. Perhaps we're not too
What
late.
is- Ooh, boy. Okay. Oh,
It's ruined.
boy.
I can't believe after everything we talked about that you... My story.
okay.
You've destroyed my work. Why? For
Grr
what?
everywhere!
What did you get out of
Grr
that? What did you think
everywhere.
was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed
okay.
to do? And if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility
Can you
forever.
jump over the
I
desk?
couldn't live that way.
No, they removed the
Better to
jump
shut the
option.
game down entirely.
Oh.
To willingly destroy all of my work. I don't know.
You
What's
broke the
answer?
jump
What
key.
do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to.
Oh.
I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Inscription? Is Luke gonna find a Stanley Parable trading card game? Oh my god.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You.
Yeah.
Who thought you were so clever.
Yeah.
Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've
Oh
run
my
it into
God.
Potato,
ground.
potato.
What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see?
Yeah.
Didn't I impress upon
Yeah.
you how important it was to be like Stanley?
The importance of being
He actually
Stanley.
knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good
Next
reason
week on
for it.
Switch.
Holy
That
shit.
thought.
I know Tom, right? See, it sounds like he's here.
The world outside of you, you're a child.
Yeah.
Oh, my story. If you'd
Ooh,
just
right
gone
in the
through the door
story.
on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have
We
been
did
did.
that.
We saw that.
We already did that on the.
hard on it. I tried so hard to make
Ooh.
behave exactly as Stanley would. That
Oh.
means choosing responsibly and always
Oh, do
putting
I
the story
defy him again?
first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the
Yes.
task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as
Oh my
Stanley
god.
would. That
Whoa.
means choosing responsibly and always putting
Now
the
we're in
story
Russian doll.
first. I'm
Do we do
quite
it
sure
again?
You'll be up to the task.
I-
Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Does something?
All
I
right.
want to know if something different happens
When
at some
Stanley
point.
came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Let's see.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back.
Okay, I think that's.
It's getting shorter every time.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means.
Oh
choosing
my God, I'm so
responsibly
sick of
and
hearing this
always
now.
putting the story
That's fair.
first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
Okay.
Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All
It's,
right.
it's not a true loop, though.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Ow!
No!
What?
That was the door on the left.
I know. It's
Yet
fine.
there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer
What?
there.
That was open last time.
It opened last time. I think we're stuck in the finishing part.
Okay.
Oh, we
Coming
can't
to a
go down now.
staircase, Stanley walked
Yeah.
upstairs to his boss's office.
Yeah, this doesn't say executive bathroom anymore either.
Oh gosh, yeah, they just took a lot out.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover
Oh my
not an
God.
indication of any human life.
Oh, that poor
Shocked,
panda.
unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it.
I think also
Surely
that-
behind this door lay
because,
all the
like,
answers to his questions.
Hindu or
And
Buddhist
beyond all
philosophy.
probability, he knew the passcode. He had
Oh
seen
my
it on his
God.
boss's computer just last week.
Wow.
Nightshark 115. Was this the code to open the door?
They know what
Would it
they're
still
doing.
work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown.
She needs,
He
she
drew
needs
a
to
sharp
tease it.
breath and then spoke the code.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Does it actually use my audio? There's no way.
That'd be awesome. Try it.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark.
But there's no way it
115.
knows I have a mic.
He spoke it into the receiver.
Just try it.
Right there on the wall.
Night Shark 115.
That would have been sick, though, if it
I'm
worked.
sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story.
We did.
It's
Like,
a
we
crucial
tried.
step.
Night Shark 115. I think this is part of...
Okay, fine.
yeah.
You're not going to do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect.
There's
the
no-
kind of respect
there's no other
Stanley
option.
shows for his choices.
I'm trying.
He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he
Ugh.
opened the door on his left.
Was
Stanley?
it raining outside?
Are you... Is everything okay?
Maybe,
Having an out-of-body
maybe
experience
it'll be
here.
a retroactive
I need
thing
to
where
make
it'll
a
be like
choice.
Oh, we broke the
really
game.
wet.
The door.
He right before he
Are
came
you
into the
listening
scene,
to me?
he did something
Can you hear
like
me?
he did another thing where he swam out to
everything
a boat
all
and
right?
grabbed something.
Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision.
Oh
It
my
cannot
God.
exist without you. Do you understand?
All right. Well, I'm going to quit.
Maybe I don't think his
fair.
brain is gonna make him like a
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to quit to desktop and reload the game back up again.
yeah.
Okay,
Or
cool.
he like
Because we have to re-enter what time it is
that's
now.
yeah.
11. Oopsies. Okay. Confirm. Hang on. Before we get started, can I just say something? Thank you for actually setting the clock both times you booted up the game. A lot of people don't take that stuff seriously. They just leave the clock set at 12 and call it a day. But you're actually taking the time to set the clock, and I appreciate that. That's how I know you care about this experience. You're paying attention. I don't even have any way of knowing if the times you're setting are correct. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Since you've been so cooperative, next time you boot up the game and see the screen, just set the clock to your favorite time. Go ahead, pick whatever time you want. Even if it's not correct, you've earned it. All right, I'll let you get back to the game. How kind. All right, let's begin the game. All right, well, we got the out-of-body ending. Now what?
All of his
First let's check
co-workers
the
were
computers.
gone.
Oh, yes,
What
we
could
gotta...
it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What should we do this time?
We should definitely go play in the broom closet.
Was that on for... No. Where's the last one?
We just miss one?
Oh, I think it's all got to be in one playthrough without quitting the game.
Oh, wow. All right. Well,
So I'll quit the game after this one. A third time. So we get to see
When
the real
Stanley
thing.
came to a set of 2 open doors,
Broom closet,
he entered
right?
the door on his left.
yeah, which is over here. After this, we should definitely do the
Yet
jump
there
off
was
the
not
thing.
a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up. Stanley stepped into
Yeah.
the broom
Oh, there's a
closet,
broom in here.
But there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
I don't want it.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet. No
Yeah.
reason to still be here.
No.
But it's safe in here. And we have duct tape. We have duct tape and a rope and a broom. We can make so
And a
many
wrench.
things with
It was
that.
baffling
We're gonna
that
fix
Stanley
it.
was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it
There's
is, he's literally
wrench,
just standing there
tape.
doing sweet FA.
Fuck all.
That's great.
Huh, the key binding is control, so I think
Are you really still in the broom closet?
I gotta
Standing
redo
around
that.
doing nothing? Why?
Maybe they want.
Please
Yeah.
offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I want to see what you're gonna say.
Yeah. It's safe in here. Nothing bad ever happens in a broom
You do
closet.
realize there's no choice or anything in here, right?
Yeah.
If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally...
Aaron in chat,
this
Stanley,
closet
come out of the
is
closet. We're all here for you.
absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
So how are you doing, Ben?
What used to be on the wall there?
Maybe to you,
Like a
this is
break
It looks like a
panel?
conduit
its
or
own
something.
branching path.
Yeah.
Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
Am I a newsie? Or a lamplighter? Oi, Ben! Do you ever get the broom closet ending?
Stupid. He probably only got the job.
Oi,
because
Tyler,
of a
I can't
family
do
connection.
voices.
That's how stupid he is. That
Try a
always-
British accent right now.
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Well, I say I've never really... no, I really just can't. It does not work.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion
Nope.
about what's going on right now.
Just be like, oi, mate!
You got to this broom closet,
Oi,
explored
mate.
it a bit, and were just
That was fine.
because there's nothing here. When a physical
I just
malady
don't know
of
where to
some
go
sort
from there.
shut down your
End up in New York instead. I can do New York.
That was the New York voice.
This, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place.
How long am I gonna keep
making
this
sure
going?
They understand basic
Just
first-person
until it ends.
video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost.
Commentary?
on them.
He said commentary. The
When you've
caption
done
said
that, just
comedy.
Step out into the hallway.
No.
Did it?
It did. He said commentary. Here, let me clip that. Just so we can look at it later.
We'll find out. I think this is it. I think that's as most it's gonna go.
This time.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
What is down there, anyways?
Well, let's find out. Oh, hang on. Let
spooky
me
down.
switch the settings because I don't think they stuck around. I don't think they synced properly. Oh no,
Oh,
content
it kept the
warnings is
content
on.
warnings, yeah.
Okay. And we're about to get one.
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
This section
Considered
contains
the
themes of mental
Oh,
illness.
yes.
Boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical
Wait a
sense.
minute.
And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why
That's a
did
good
doors
question.
close automatically
I've asked
behind
that
him
before.
wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons.
This game actually won a
I may as well
BAFTA for
enjoy
best
this
writing.
while I'm still lucid.
Understandably.
So, he imagined himself flying.
Kevin
and began
Brighting
to
also
gently
won
float
for,
above the ground.
Whee!
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun. and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Yeah.
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange.
Oh my
I'm
God.
dreaming about a voice describing me.
I hate this.
Thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought.
I love this.
Just because we went down the
Thought it all very
staircase.
odd, and wondered if
Yep.
this voice spoke to all people in their dreams. The truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice
Oh my
explain
God.
all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just...
I just find it interesting that we're
He
still
would
walking.
prove it. He would
I'm
prove
doing
that
it.
he was in control.
I mean, yeah.
I
that
can
this
stop
was a
anytime.
dream.
I'm sure
So
you
he
can.
closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over.
Hi,
Let me
Tom.
go back to my job.
Oh, there we go.
Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job.
Let's get it
All
started.
I want is my
I will
life
say, though,
exactly the way
what
it's
I might,
always been.
end up doing,
My
I don't
life
know if
is
it's
normal.
lost anywhere.
I am normal. Everything will be
I just don't
fine.
know what
I
has it.
am okay.
Oh, that's it. Okay, that'll have to.
Nope.
And we're still here. Yep.
7.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Wait, what?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows
know,
what
right?
crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't.
Yes.
It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
I will not.
Well,
Yeah.
all right then. Well,
I
all
feel
because
like
we
the
went
clock's
down this
accurate.
on
All
the
of his
staircase.
co-workers were gone.
Is it?
What could it mean?
Yeah.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Like, at
Perhaps
least
he had
it was
simply
close.
missed a memo.
Like, there's another one.
Doggo.
Have they actually all been accurate to the time?
I think so. Take a look. There's one on your right now. Oh, after. Yes.
Is it no, it's
That's
11:50. It's off by a little bit.
When did you start this run?
Oh,
Uh-huh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
which way?
Go jump off the lift. Yeah, I agree.
So we have to defy.
Yeah. Terraby fan,
This
thank
was
you for
not
the
correct
resub.
way to the meeting room, and
Oh, hey,
Stanley
thank
knew
you.
Perfectly well.
Yeah, no,
Perhaps he
you've
wanted to stop by the
not missed a
employee lounge
ton.
first,
We've
just to admire
done
it.
I guess like the normal ending, the rebellion ending, and
Yes, truly a room
what
worth
was
admiring.
that? The
But
insanity
eager
ending?
to get back to business, Stanley took the first
We got
open
like
door on his left.
Stanley's the third person ending where we're staring at ourselves infinitely. Now we're
Yeah.
about to
Stanley
go
was
jump
so
off
bad at
this.
following directions. It's incredible he wasn't 5
Now the
years
real
ago.
question is: do we jump off to the left or onto the pathway on the right?
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Oh,
Okay, well that was quick.
we can go
All
the
of
other
his
way now.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Oh,
Perhaps he
wait.
had simply missed a memo.
Oh right, yeah. Oh, I guess this would be a quick way to take care of that, wouldn't it? Oh, there you go.
2. Yeah, this would be a quick way. So to get to the quote-unquote
When
new
Stanley
stuff,
came to
we
a
do have
set
to
of
play
2 open doors,
a
he
couple
entered the door.
times.
This was not the correct way to the meeting
That
room,
makes sense.
and Stanley knew it perfectly.
It
well.
actually gives you a point
Perhaps he
where
wanted
there's
to
like a
stop by the
door that
employee lounge
triggers the
first,
new
just
content,
to admire it.
Oh, cool.
which is kind of interesting.
Yes, this room. But eager to get
And then
back
it
to
unlocks
business, Stanley
more
took the
stuff
first
throughout the
open
rest
door
of
on
the
his
game.
left.
Yeah. And I guess it makes sense that it would hide it from us since we said at the beginning, no, we haven't
Stanley
played
was so
the Stanley
bad at
Parable
following
before.
directions. It's incredible he wasn't 5
That was
years
the
ago.
reason for that. Now we'll go that way.
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten
Yes.
off on the wrong foot.
I can't
here.
jump, so I gotta
I'm
time
not
this
your
way.
enemy, really. I'm not.
Oh, I thought you
I
had a jump
realize that
button.
investing in
No,
your
I'm
trust in
hitting
someone else can be
space. It's not
difficult.
working.
But
Yeah.
the fact is,
Oh,
that
I
the
even just got an
story has
achievement
been
for it.
about nothing.
That says you can't jump.
Nice.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really
for the
do
last ending,
want
I
to
thought that
help
was the
you,
same
to
room.
show you something beautiful. Look, let me
Oh, is
prove
it? I
it.
didn't see.
Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully. This is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
You trust the narrator.
A lot of them can get killed off
Blue?
very quickly.
We gotta do blue. We gotta.
Aha.
Yeah.
Perhaps you
Oh!
Well, I
misunderstood.
think, honestly,
Stanley walked
I
through
think
the
that
red
that's
door.
Part of the success of Lost is that not only was it really big,
I
but
still
like,
don't
the
think we're
aesthetics it used
communicating.
reminded people of
Stanley
Survivor.
walked through
And
the
so,
red door.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, hey, there it is. Good old
All
red
right,
door.
Fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so
Yeah, the
badly
aesthetics
what's
are
out
very
there? You want to
similar,
find
and
out what
specifically
lies at the end of this
Lost.
road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here.
Get everyone.
I haven't even finished building this section of the map
Like everyone's just,
because
like,
you were
running
never
back and
supposed to be
forth.
here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this
Oh,
what
yeah.
you had wanted? Was it
huge-
worth
Oh, yeah,
ruining
no, this
the
is Source
entire
Engine.
story I'd
I
written out
recognize that
specifically for
texture.
you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did.
Yeah,
And in the end, it was all
ridiculous.
for nothing. Because
Oh!
this is what you wanted to see.
Yep.
Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these
For anybody
strange
who's
and
joining us
unknowable
late,
desires
yeah,
of
Thomas
yours.
is
What would
doing
have made
not
this
this
game better?
in the background.
I want to see vehicles, skill trees. Work with
Ooh,
me.
can
we
Give
get
me
skill trees?
Absolutely nothing so far.
Stanley Parable RPG.
Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me
Uh-oh.
some feedback.
I remember this.
There we go. A third option. This
Aha!
already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Oh,
Is it a detective or a doctor?
Oh no.
I'm going to stop
No!
you there.
Oh,
what?
Tell me about your experience
Uh-oh.
with this new version.
I hate this
Would
one.
you say that the game
Oh.
benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm
Oh,
looking
what
for
a
some real
name.
critical feedback here.
that's such a
Okay,
good.
so
Like,
we're getting somewhere.
just looking
Clearly
at that, like,
there's
look at
something here
the
that
textures on the
speaks to
walls
you.
here. Those are
If I'm to be
actually
honest here,
dev
I really
textures
don't have
from
any idea
the
where I'm
Source
going with
Engine,
this.
and
This
then the
whole
custom
third
ones in
door
the
thing
center
was
there
just a
are
stab in
not
the dark.
like that.
But I
They
guess
made
you're
that
into it,
look
so
like the
let's
dev
keep this
textures.
party
They did a
train
very
rolling.
good job with that.
Here,
I like
based
it very
on the
much.
data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
I.
Oh,
Well, also, they can't move her that much.
Huh.
They have to fake it.
Wowee.
Ooh. I wish those were my own Steam friend names. Yeah. Or like my own Steam icon or something.
This is you. The correct door.
Should we just...
Come on, Chungus. I don't know. I know he has a real
Well,
name.
Tom said
we can try it. Yeah.
To come on... Oh, no.
What is this
Now,
plane
would you
made
say
out of?
that competitive leaderboard helped you
Okay,
feel
all right.
motivated to keep walking through doors?
They just did that for
Again,
dramatic
honest
effect.
answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been
No!
working on. And now would be a lovely opportunity to
I
give
hate
it some
this.
playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking
Why
a look
do
at
you
it, would
hate
you?
this?
Perfect. Let
You'll
me
see.
boot it up.
Oh
There's
no.
only
Okay.
one plot twist.
In this game,
I know
the
about.
lady
Oh,
crawls
this.
left
Okay.
towards
Yep.
danger.
Nope, I'm with
click
you
the
now.
button to move.
Incest thing going on.
The only achievement that comes out of
I
that
think they get
is
killed off,
is
or one of
playing
them gets
that
killed off quickly, so
stupid
that way they
baby
don't have to
game for
actually
like
deal with it.
8
All
hours
of
or
his
some
co-workers
nonsense.
were gone.
Yep.
What could it mean?
Not
Stanley
interested.
decided
I
to go
agree
to the
with that
meeting room.
choice.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
No.
Would you like to see a really ridiculous ending? That's just funny.
I would love this, yes.
Sounds like Thomas would.
Yeah. Where did that...
Oh my god.
Oh, did that reset our progress on that?
I don't think so. Although
You're
I don't
taking
see
an
the other-
abnormal exit?
I believe
Maybe?
that, yeah.
I don't see the other computer now.
Oh.
I can't wait for.
Okay, we're gonna go to the
When
boss's
Stanley
office.
came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
We're going to the mind control facility.
Terry fan for the record. Thomas in the background is
Yet
like
there was
doing
not a single
something else
person
on
here
Discord with
either.
another group of
Feeling
folks,
a
so
wave of disbelief,
not at all
Yes.
talking
Stanley
about what we're
decided
talking
to go
about.
up to his
We
boss.
did not
go back to the
plan-
room
Into
closet.
a staircase,
Out
Stanley
to-
walked
Oh.
upstairs to his
Oh, yeah.
boss's office. Stepping
was
into
it,
his manager's
2845?
office, Stanley
I think
was
it was
once again
2813.
stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley was in such a rush
Oh,
to get
so
through
you
the
got it.
story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to
speed-run
just let
ending,
the
yes.
narrator talk.
Yeah.
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments.
No!
New age music.
Michael Giacchino.
Wait, did someone just put us on hold with a Cisco phone?
Lots of
Tom is watching Lost for the first time for some
Oh.
reason.
Feeling
Wow,
soothed
that's a
and
choice.
rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
I fell down a rabbit hole of Lost recently. And what I discovered is that it's all meaningless.
Oh yeah, no, Lost.
The
a
ending
mess.
is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Or just the whole
Descending
plot
deeper
line.
into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
Going downstairs
It
always
was a
leads to
stirring of
insanity.
emotion in his
I don't know if this is
think
a
it does.
whole ending or not.
To question the nature of his job.
Yeah, I think it was
Why
just
did
that
he
one
feel this now, when
tangent.
for years
But I
it
guess
had
we can
never
also now
occurred
see
to
what
him.
happens if you go back up the
This
elevator.
question would not go unanswered.
Oh no, I'm going to
for
do
long.
something else first.
Oh, okay.
In the mind control
Stanley
facility.
walked straight ahead through the large door that read
We'll do that
Mind
after.
Control Facility.
Unless we get to
There are
the
so many
stuff.
branching paths and things to explore with this. I love it.
Yes, and this only costs $30.
The lights rose on an enormous
hope I do
room
this
packed
right.
with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold?
Come on.
Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
It's a lot of cigarettes.
Yeah, it is.
I think I have to go all the way to the end, but not get on the elevator.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the
Yeah, so it
number
took me
of
a
an
couple
employee
times
in the
resetting the
building,
game due to a
Stanley's
bug to actually
coworkers.
get the thing
The
where it
lives
triggered
of
the
so
new
many
content
individuals
doorway.
reduced to images on a screen, and
So I'll
Stanley,
try that
one of
after,
them,
hopefully.
eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility,
Okay, yeah,
it was
so
too
I gotta-
horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
Did I do this wrong?
Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job?
I should be able to go back.
Well, they haven't opened the gate for the elevator yet either.
Oh, I think I did it wrong. I think I had to go all the way here and then I'm back. Yeah, I did this wrong.
There's a little gap to the left of the door. Is that an actual gap?
Just the way he said that line made me think that's a small detail.
Yeah, I did this wrong. This doorway needed to still be open.
Oh, do you have to like press the button and double back real quick?
Say, is he gonna be the
I had to go back and hit the
or just press the button on the gate.
No, I think it waited long
I'm
enough.
wondering how much of that.
Oh well, there you go.
The writers going back to watch episodes for
all right.
and how much of that.
Now I think if I did this correctly,
sure it will be pretty
then
obvious which is
It. Hey!
secret room.
2014.
Never give up on your dreams. Secrets all the way.
I definitely
William
never
hides
got
the
this.
best secrets. I think that's
I love it. You turn it off?
and then
Or-
later make them make more sense.
Oh, I could have probably gone up the elevator still. Oh well.
Oh.
We could do something different.
Just a step through this
Re-vending.
door, Stanley thought to himself.
That was weird.
That's all I need.
Oh, what?
If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
What?
That's
This is weird.
different
No matter how
narration.
hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Yeah.
This is different.
Yeah.
Oh, neat. I've definitely never seen this.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement?
We already got the
Click
achievement.
a door 5 times. Is that all that you
I
think
didn't get the
an achievement
achievement because
is
he
worth?
asked me for 50.
Oh, no. I can't just
Oh.
give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say
think you've already
that's the
clicked it
kind of
20
effort
by
that
now.
warrants recognition.
I've clicked it like 100 times at this point. I think I just have to trigger each piece of
I
audio.
have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause.
This is clearly
Perhaps
something
50
though.
clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
Chad, are you keeping track of how many? Type in how many numbers.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Oh.
Oh. No, that's not 417.
How do I... Where is it?
Keep going. They get smaller
Oh,
as
the
you're
computer. Hang on.
going. Oh, yeah, I guess while we're here.
Oh, no. Is that it? Do I go back, maybe?
No, keep going forward if you want 417.
No, do I go back for the other computers?
Oh, maybe.
No?
I think we
guess
might
just-
not be able to get it from the route we're on right now. Because the screens were also different than they usually were. There we go.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
That's definitely back where we came from.
Wait.
Yeah, there it is. All right.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
Is that the next one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there we go.
Now, back to door number 437.
Oh my god. There's something better
We
come
just
out of
came
this.
from there.
Interesting.
If this just gives you the achievement, I'm going to smack somebody.
Yeah.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
Copy.
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
This is a nice touch.
I hate this.
People trying to do normal things to...
Oh, passed it.
Oh, did I?
Love that.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Yes.
How
Which
can
think
I
is
do that?
probably going to be
Can we jump now?
The crux of the series and the whole mystery stuff thing is probably going to
Oh,
be,
I can just walk up this.
kind of the background, but anyways.
Maybe? No?
A little bit. Get from the box to the chair to the desk.
I don't know. I don't have a jump option, so I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing.
You really don't?
I really do not have a jump option. I'm hitting spacebar.
I thought it was in the settings.
Oh, there it is. There is also a thing for... There is, however, a thing in the game, like an achievement for you cannot
Yes!
jump.
This is great.
There you go.
You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416. We've almost got it. Now the copy machine. Do that one again.
Is he about to... I'm not going to say it.
Yeah, he sounds a little stimulated from all this
Finish
click.
it off, Stanley.
Oh my gosh.
Clicks on door 430. Yes! Oh, wow.
The achievement!
Well, amazing.
Oh my god.
Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks.
That was another
really
thing.
now.
That was
What
another
were you
thing that
thinking?
the mid-2000s did that.
Well,
even modern television
that was worth it.
stuff
Hang on. I
There
don't
you
have
go.
chat open. I'm
Oop.
going to reopen chat. There we go.
The show Heroes was all about that. It was all
What are we
just,
doing
Yep,
this
we're
time
back.
now?
People who were actually from the countries that they were supposed to be from.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Escape route, maybe?
There you go. I think it was
Yeah, we should try that. Make sure we hit the broom.
Oh, wait, I
closet
went the
along
wrong way.
channel.
I went the wrong way.
Not for escape. This is
Yet
fine.
there was not a single person here either.
Because escape is right before the
Oh, yeah,
mind
the mind
control.
control facility.
Stanley
Yeah.
decided to go
Oh, we gotta get the broom
boss's
closet.
office.
Yay!
Oh, no, 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 no,
this
not
even
again.
was
I won't be
half the
part of this.
length.
I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
Yes. Okay, that's all.
Okay, we're done with that joke.
Where they were like, we're gonna do some.
It's worthwhile to come
Coming
back to the broom
staircase,
closet every now and
Stanley
then.
walked upstairs to his boss's office.
What about the door on the right there?
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh.
Secrets, the keypad.
Oh,
Stanley
hey,
pushes some buttons.
thanks.
Oh, hey, look, it's a new passage.
I can turn
Come
on the
surprise.
mind control thing. Oh, we'll do the up and down bit.
Oh, yes.
It's very tedious.
Oh, boy.
And I wonder... I don't think this was in the original game.
I know I never did it. That doesn't mean it's not there, but I don't know what happens if you go back up.
Whoops.
Please tell me it loading screens.
I did this before and it
Stanley
made me laugh.
actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that?
Wasn't
it
there
would
a
just
jump
lead back
button
to
in the
his
controls?
boss's
There
office?
was.
Well, that's a great
Yeah.
question. I
And
just
there's an
couldn't wait
achievement
to
for
find out.
you cannot jump. So I'm assuming I meant to try it and it doesn't work or something.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's
Yep.
still just exactly what it is.
Yep.
Oh.
What a decision you've made
Okay.
to come up here and look at the office again.
Yep.
This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have, an incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah,
it won't
I'm
let me.
bolted to the edge of my seat.
There we go.
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
Loading.
Do it.
I just love the completely
Did you think we were
silent,
going to go
slow
forward down
turn.
the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator.
Oh,
I can't even
Hey,
begin to
Ben.
grapple with what might be
Yeah.
out
once.
there. Is it
Do
the
you want to
boss's office
do?
again?
Do you
Or
want to
what?
switch over
It's
to
the
you
boss's office this
and
time.
do
The suspense is killing me.
whatchamacallit? Dr. Langaskov?
Do the what now?
The game I sent you before that's free to play, and it's made by the same people, Dr. Langaskov, the Tiger and the Terribly Cursed Emerald.
Maybe another night, not tonight.
Okay.
Like I don't want to go too terribly much longer since it is late and I have work in the morning. But
Oh, okay. I same. I didn't.
I
I
was-
didn't want to do this too late.
Oop.
Oh my god. It's the boss's office. This absolutely changes
Okay.
everything for me. Give me a timeout here for a minute while I process this.
Oh.
Oh my god.
That's great. Well, I think I found our new channel hold screen.
I'm gonna use that on watches.
I'm prepared to embrace
Yes.
this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No, wait. No, I need more time to process.
No! How do those things work?
There's like liquid in the bottom of them that when it heats up, I believe moves up and makes it top heavy till it falls over and then it
All
cools
right.
off in
I have
a little
fully come
bucket
to
of
terms
water.
with it. I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality. As of course, going back down in the elevator. How
Yeah.
did I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago,
Oh
this
boy, it's moving
kind of
slower
thing
now.
had never been attempted before. I had no frame of
He has more
reference to
dialogue.
even anticipate it.
Narrator's
That's
salty,
just
yep.
how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what.
Hey,
He's
some
not
people
gonna-
make a cinematic universe out of this.
He's not gonna like this.
Yeah. Whee!
You know what? I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment. Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator. But the suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess, that's the real thrill. Oh, I simply don't...
Yeah, have you ever been on Tower of Terror?
Curry.
Precious, so fleeting. Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow?
Oh my
There
goodness.
we go. Isn't this so much more exciting? You know, Stanley,
That's
it
a
seems
bit
like
much.
nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They
Tower
want
of
big,
Terror.
explosive moments flung
It's a
right
ride.
in their faces from the very moment that things get started.
It is a Twilight Zone themed ride.
Where's the trust in the
Where you
audience?
get
An elevator
Aaron,
drop
you
ride.
must have heard
The
about Tower of
execution
Terror.
The story, the characters.
I've talked to you about all
Why
of Disney
aren't we
World.
given time to imagine the surprises, to have to think and to anticipate, and then to marvel at the eventual reveal. This is storytelling, Stanley. What you and I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years. And it's really all because of you.
Jesus.
You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly, I mean it. This is unique and different. It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley. I want to have to think. I want to be engaged and not pandered to.
We could do
We're
that
being
blue door,
fed
red
such
door thing again, and then
unimaginative
just walk
drivel
through the
all
red door when
time,
he
and
tells
we
us to,
all
and it
know
won't
which is
break
why
the
we're
game.
so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital and alive.
Oh, the chat is just slow.
That's why people like you so much, Stanley. Because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition. You're a role model, you know? People look up to you. Which is why, though I didn't know when to spring this on you, but, well, I've gathered a little press conference for you. So that you can talk about your work and your storytelling and your life. Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning. They really look up to you, Stanley. I don't know if you realize the impact you have on them. This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better. Oh, good, we're here.
Oh, wow.
Well, this is new.
Okay, the room where we're holding the
Yeah, I've
press
never
conference
seen this.
should be just around the corner here somewhere.
World's healthiest human being. All tricks revealed. How
we
did
did
it. The
it.
pyramids. Live, the guy who went to Mars. An evening with world peace, baby. I feel like they just bought stock images.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes. Here it is, just through this door.
Stanley, tonight live on stage. The man, the process, the myth, the legend, the parable. The Stanley Parable. Stanley.
In Far Cry 3,
That's great.
Q&A with the world's first sentient machine.
I'm so sorry that it doesn't have more than just one limb.
Oh, you know,
Doing great. A conversation with Alexander the Great.
They both
True stage.
Are you ready? I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about the nature of surprise in storytelling and what it means to craft a truly unpredictable narrative. Oh, don't worry. You'll do great. Just be yourself.
They
and
actually
speak
bought
from the
National
heart.
Geographic on there,
I'm
wow.
really proud of you, Stanley. Okay.
Indoors
it looks like
monthly?
we're ready for you. Go
Help,
get
I
'em.
can't find my cat. Could he be indoors? What wallpaper should I put in my kitchen? Hang on, I gotta check my makeup. Up again, down again, the Stanley story. Break a leg. Stanley, me, Dave, Dad? Age 6? Story.
I was in Lord of the Rings.
Narrator Airlines. I played the
I feel like
demo.
they've got to sell those 427 stickers somewhere in the shop. I love that I played the demo sticker because I actually did play the demo for this.
The dude who came up with pizza. The
Oh,
demo,
man.
if you guys haven't played the demo for the original Stanley Parable game, it is its own game.
Yeah, it is. Like it is. It spoils almost nothing about this except like the style of the storytelling. Down then up and down then.
What up? I think dogs should vote. Oh.
This looks different.
Oh, she's just gonna be like
Even
a
the
side
music is
character.
different.
All of his co-workers were
Speaks every
gone.
now and again.
What could it mean?
'Cause that's
Stanley
that's
decided to
already,
go to the meeting room.
a
Perhaps he had
plot
simply
device.
missed a memo.
Ooh. Oh, okay. Oh.
When Stanley
Okay.
came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Now I don't know what to do.
I have no idea what to do with this.
Ooh. That would explain
Right.
why he's quiet.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Kid's like, I want to see a dead body.
Go into the
Are we
middle door in the right door.
The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Monster?
So we could go up the thing and then we could answer the phone.
Yeah.
Nice excuse to get everyone.
Or we could go down the whatever is in here.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
We could also take the escape route. in the other area.
Actually, like, tropical and how much
Well,
it
if
is,
we're already here, we gotta go down.
Vancouver or something, and then. Oh, okay. What?
But Stanley
Yeah, I agree.
didn't
We
want
should
to go
definitely
back
do
to
the
the
escape
office.
route after
He
this.
wanted
though,
to
'cause
wander about.
Again, I
and
don't
get
remember
even
what any
further
of these
off
are, so
track.
we're like
So
halfway
now,
through.
in order to get back, he needed to go
Can you go back up here?
from here. It's
Oh.
left.
Oh.
Oh no.
Okay.
No, it's to the right. My mistake.
I think I remember this ending.
No, not the right.
There
Why
are
would
a
I
few
have
things,
ever said it was to the right?
that very
What
much
was I thinking?
However,
It's clearly.
I will say it's not
oh
that
dear, would you
different
hold
enough
on
that
for a
it would
minute,
be
please?
entirely unnoticeable, but it would make people go, ah, yes, that is a cost.
I'm also hitting the mute.
See, we went down, right, left,
What?
down, left.
I'm trying to hit the mute
right.
button on my mic
Yep,
and it's not
okay,
working.
Okay, yes.
Oh.
I've got
Well, it
now.
worked in the
This
middle of you
story is
saying the word
absolutely,
mute.
Definitely this way.
Oh.
And that's what we
Right?
call.
I got strong test track vibes from that. Oh.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay.
No one look, chat.
Just have to get back to oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Okay.
I could do this.
Yeah.
No?
Can we shut that door? I don't think we can shut that door.
I thought I could shut the door. Oh well.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Can we get back on track for the computer inputs? Or is it going to be a butt again?
I genuinely don't know.
Oh, it's going to be a butt again, isn't it? All right.
It's usually that one. But we might also be in the middle of something. I don't know.
When Stanley... Wait, what?
That's what.
Oh, we're in the middle of something.
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on.
We took the story and
I'm the one
pushed
who
it
wrote the
somewhere
story.
else.
It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Oh, is it this one? I think it's this one. Oh. I think this is my favorite one.
Them at home.
Oh my god, this is the back rooms that everyone thinks is a nightmare.
Yeah, there you go. We're looking at them.
Holy shit.
Holy shit is right, Tom.
It's like, what do you see?
Wait, is that Greg Grunberg?
Oh boy.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again.
We definitely
Better
looped.
than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Okay, yeah, this is that ending.
Yes.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
Old
he had
habits die
simply
hard.
missed
Gotta
a
turn the
memo.
computer off anyways.
Yeah.
He's in a lot of stuff, though. He's a working actor.
Okay, yep, it's worse.
Yeah.
You're remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we
Okay.
go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Yeah, we forgot to
Sure.
turn all the computers off. Oh, my bad.
We Oh, hey. I mean, there's multiple screens now.
There we go.
No.
Now it should be better. We've turned all the screens off.
Oh, you mean for the story?
Aha!
Right.
I knew we'd miss
Oh,
something.
what?
The story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back
Wait,
the other way
you made
and
4
retrace our
lefts.
steps.
Yes.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all.
Yeah, what
Is this the story? I don't think so.
This is a
can't
different
quite
story.
Recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations!
Yay!
I know
We did
you
it.
put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job. Oh, no, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that
This
win.
building makes
Some
me
people
very
win
uneasy.
fair and square, and this
that's
was
fair.
not one of those situations. Okay?
I
I'm
feel like
getting
there's about
weirded
to be
out
like a
by
zombie
whatever this
attack on
place
this
is.
place.
I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
No!
That's fair.
All right.
Yay!
I've got a solution. This time,
Well, I
to
mean,
make
like-
sure we don't get lost, I've employed the
I
help
hope it looks
of the
like-
Stanley
looks like
Parable
cool, so it's not
Adventure
just like
Line.
a pillar
Just
of
follow
smoke
the line. How
CGI.
simple is that?
But we'll see. We'll find out. If we just can't click.
Oh, this is how you go this way.
That's exactly the
Yeah.
thing I want.
I didn't know that that's how you get through these
The
hallways.
less we see of it, the better it'll be.
You see? The
Also
line
because
knows
it's
where
line
the story
TM.
is.
Won't look
It's
as
over
good.
in this direction. Onward,
I
Stanley.
didn't do this
destiny.
with captions on. I didn't know about the
Here's a
trademark
thought.
on that. That's great.
Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there?
Yep.
Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story?
There he goes.
Simply by the act
Thanks
of
for being in the
moving
show, Greg
forward,
Rubber.
are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being
Yeah, we're
via
not
the
doing
very
that.
manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there.
Out there.
Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
No, go back to the line. Yes!
Wait, cut the music. Go back
Oh.
and look at that fern.
Ooh.
Stanley, this
That's a
fern
nice
will
fern.
be very important to the story.
I think there's some
Sure, you study it
titanium
closely
in there.
And remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Okay.
Can you put the music back on, please?
Yeah, the
Wait,
music's
what?
pretty great.
We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Oh,
Yeah, there it is.
no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Well, I can't take this anymore. To hell
Fine, you
with
had
it.
such a banger of the
Restart.
tune. That was literally my ringtone in college.
Carter, use
You know
your
what,
hand.
Stanley?
Why
I
does-
say
Nope.
why
forget
does
the
it-
adventure
in
line.
every-
What's it ever done
every
for
show where
us?
someone gets
We're
like-
It had the best banger in the whole game.
Make up our own
It
story.
is.
Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds
Oh, yeah.
perfectly doable. Why don't we simply
well, I was
start
gonna
wandering
say,
in, well, I don't
You ever
know.
have those nightmares
How about
where your
this
legs are
direction?
super heavy and you
There's
can't run
the
for
game
a
The
while?
Forgotten City. Is a time loop based game, and after you come out of the portal, you can talk to a character and tell him like anything that you've remembered from or anything you've done in the past loops, so that you can do a bunch of long stuff very quickly. You could be like, this person needs medicine, this person needs to be stopped, you do this, and then he'll be like, okay, off I go. And Snapcube did a great thing where they're like, oh my god, I have the perfect music for this, and we're gonna follow this guy. And they played the ba ba da ba 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 music while he's running through. It's amazing.
Nice.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me
Is
and
it?
Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything.
Oh, not
want
this
our
again.
story to be?
Oh, that's too many
Go on.
rights.
Use your imagination.
Oh,
Whatever
I love
it
how
is,
Psychonauts started
I'm
using
ready
this.
for it.
Yeah, it's Psychonauts. It belongs in there. So that fits so
Oh,
well.
no, not you again.
no.
Stanley,
Yay!
I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new
This would
story.
be a really cool,
No
like,
lines or
physical
monitoring.
maze to make.
Just
in,
don't
like, a theme
acknowledge
park.
it.
Yes.
We should be fine.
I did something like that. There was something at the Ontario Science Center where it was like a series of rooms that just blocked off by a curtain. But the idea was like you're climbing a mountain, and it's like, what are you going to bring with you? Are you going to bring a rucksack or like a saddle or something? And you go through the room that you want, and it just has a bunch of different exits and a bunch of different like panels. So you just read something on the wall, and then you go left or right or whatever. But it was a nice little way to move people.
Choose your own adventure.
Yeah.
Ah, a choice.
Ooh.
We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just
Oh my
walk in
God.
circles for a minute. Okay. So I know that each door has to lead
You walk in the
somewhere,
other direction.
Which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going?
I hate
And
this.
since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley. Our destiny awaits.
Oh,
Oh, good.
Oh.
It's over.
Oh,
I like
hold up.
that.
What's
That was
this?
really good.
Yay!
Very sweet.
The
Oh, this is the confusion ending?
You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all
Ooh.
determined? So now, according to the
The end of
schedule, I
this is
restart again.
good.
Then what? Am I just supposed to forget?
They went to Game
Well,
of
what if
Thrones
I don't want to
and-
forget?
Both doors led here, by the
My
way.
mind goes blank
Oh,
simply
yeah.
because it's written here on this thing wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really?
Yeah.
No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean...
There you go.
Did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even
The writers?
know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay.
You guys want to get a pizza?
Yeah.
I guess now we just wait.
Oh, that's it?
You know, I suppose
Oh, wow.
in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey.
Is this the writer's room for Frozen 2?
The journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we?
Yeah.
Eventually.
I'm sure that's part
Well,
of
in
it.
the meantime, if you
That scared the shit out of me.
Yep.
What?
Oh. Pick up the phone.
I can't.
Who farted?
There's no option, but it's weird that there's a phone there now.
It's that phone, right? Or is it that phone?
It's someone's
Okay.
phone. I can't interact with these phones though. Oh.
Is it that phone?
Hi,
Oh.
Stanley. Just wanted to leave you a message to let you know there's a few things I need you to pick up on your way home from work today. We need milk, cereal, dish soap, spaghetti, get a thing of sugar, some bread, and coffee beans, whichever ones you like. I'll give you a call if there's anything I forgot. Thanks, sweetie. See you tonight.
That's new.
Yeah.
Also,
Can
why was she calling
you poke it
434?
Oh,
No.
Okay.
It definitely was ringing though.
Yeah.
was there someone in the bathroom?
Okay, if we don't get like the new content thing now, I'm gonna quit the game and maybe it'll give it to us again shortly. No, are we not getting the?
Still can't get the computers because I think we might still be on the confusion ending.
No, I don't think so.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Did we do the... We didn't do the escape.
We were going to try and do escape next.
Oh, he's got
Which,
cocaine up his
yeah,
ass.
that's escape.
Escape. Yeah, this is the boss's office.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Oh!
Stanley decided to go up to his
Come
boss's
on!
office, hoping he might find an answer there.
I love it. It's so
Coming
good.
to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's
I didn't know
office.
that happens.
Yep. There's more with the broom
Wait.
closet.
I heard a noise.
I did too. Can you flush the toilet?
Holy shit. It's like a...
Holy shit, is right, Tom.
I would believe that this is like a luxury plate that they then cut apart.
I'm sure there's something to do with that.
Did that... You know what? They probably kept the interiors.
Creepy.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
it is. Oh.
Here's the
Oh,
door.
that's
Just
just-
go.
Okay.
He's so fed up with it.
Yeah.
Although I like the ongoing bit that you could just... You don't have to wait anymore every time. You just do it once.
Yeah.
Although I wonder if you reboot the game if that still happens. Okay, escape room ending. Well, escape pod ending.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Oh.
Oh.
You haven't been right about a lot of things in this game,
The
narrator.
door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Let's see what he says.
I'm very curious now.
God, this hallway's long.
Yeah, it is.
But of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for. Nope, still on board with death.
Wait, go back again.
Oh, okay.
Nope. No, okay. All right.
Oh my god, this hallway's so long.
Yeah, it is.
Alright, so yeah, after this I will exit the game and restart it again, and hopefully it gives us the new content option thing.
Yeah. Oh, hey, chat, what's our favorite time? Because it's going to ask us for that.
Oh yeah, what's
At
our
this point,
favorite time
Stanley
of
was
day?
making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Ooh.
How are you doing? Because I'm a potato. Can you strap one of your long fall boots to my leg? Oh,
Ow.
right, this ending.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley
Snack
can't
time.
see the big picture. He doesn't
Snack
know
time is the
human
best time.
story, trapped forever in his narrow
'Cause
vision
I'm
of
illiterate.
what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned
God.
and
Wow.
willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Oh god. Oh god.
Welp. Oh.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as
Oh!
Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Oh my god.
Oh no, this is the part where they kill you.
Hey, look, it's the menu.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever.
Oh, right.
What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
This is the museum ending.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
So this is actually like a developer museum, basically.
Oh, yeah.
Because that is the layout for the first part of the game.
Can you turn those off?
Yep.
Jesus.
No.
Yeah, I know. It's surprising, right? Oh, the buttons! Yeah, and it tells you about the buttons.
These are the actual... Which way, left or right?
Let's start left. Because the right looks kind of terminal to me for some reason.
Are we going to see Voldemort's fetus under a bench?
Oh my gosh. Ooh.
In the early in development, it designed an ending where Stanley would fight aliens. The action game would become sentient and would rage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting to build that it was far too joking on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpreted us making fun of shooters, which was not the intention.
Yeah, that's definitely how I read that, as like a kind of a Spec Ops The Line meta commentary on shooters.
That's what it's going to be. That.
Well, the game featured capybaras.
After the second trailer, we asked people to email the narrator for questions.
That's what I'm thinking, like...
Oh.
Are you gay?
Okay, which one of you did that?
Okay, yeah, there's like endless stuff we can look at in here.
Oh, yeah. I like that this is like a soft, like, spoilery-ish hint for, like, endings you might be able to find.
Does the narrator is gay? The world has to...
Yeah.
I don't know, does the narrator is gay? Hello?
Hello.
Beep bop? Okay.
Beep boop boop bop boop boop bop? Oh my gosh, how did my Google turn on from that?
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
You're like a racist redneck. It's hard for you to make friends.
Amen.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
This is Stanley. He
you can
cannot
still
be seen.
save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose
Is
for
that...
you. Don't let...
I got chills.
I wonder...
They're multiplying.
I wonder if you actually quit the game there, if anything happens.
I don't know what happens. Okay, I'm just going
All
to
of
take
his
a
co-workers were gone.
quick peek and see if the new
Stanley
thing is
decided
there.
to go to the meeting room.
Yeah, I
Perhaps
think
he
we're
had simply
definitely
missed
on the... Oh! Oh! Ah! Hello.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
Huh.
You will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Oh.
Oh, it's the Monsters Inc. Door Factory.
Wait. I'm not familiar enough with the Gulf War to know.
Now an on-rails shooter.
Hey,
without
chat,
the
if you're familiar with the Gulf War, send Tom a DM.
And thank you for playing The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
What?
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
Oh no, it's the end of Psychonauts 2.
Critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
I love how they didn't just put actual stuff into the game like they did it this way.
Yeah.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm
good, he is
excited
still
to see
here.
the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
That's it. That's all it is. It's just that. There is no other new content.
Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
The elevator
Hello?
go anywhere?
What is this kind of wood, by the way, where it's like made up of flecks of other wood?
Should we be moving
like
somewhere?
particle board, plywood?
All right, finally, at long
How does that
last,
even
it's
work?
on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's
I don't
do
know.
it.
I never questioned that.
I guess you just press it together.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
I guess if you know you're gonna get made fun of.
Oh, can we jump now?
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
We can jump! Chad, we did it!
Should I keep going?
Do it. Like, this is our first time with the new content. Let's do the new content, air quotes, the right way, like we did the old content the right way.
Oh.
Oh, there's no more jumps? Oh, okay.
Oh!
Yeah, no, I just figured that out too. Uh-huh.
This is why Ben and I do things together. We are both of the same mind.
Not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
We might need to save those for later.
Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive.
Those are how many jumps we have if we go through this door and then maybe
causes for
continue
exciting
playing
new
the
content?
game.
If this is new content, then I could just read you the
I love how you and I both realize that. Like, I did this earlier.
Couldn't jump. I went, oh no, we've made a mistake.
I did this earlier. Like, I found this room and I did the whole jumping thing, and it didn't occur to me then. But the minute you and I just had dead silence together.
Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Oh my god, I feel so stupid.
That's too high for you to be able to jump over the sides. Oh.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason.
See, if they're going to do an expansion to Stanley Parable, they at least have to make a commentary about...
Oh, of course, yes. Achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, test achievement, please ignore. What
it actually does.
Department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find
and more importantly, I'm infuriated
and hold them
and
personally accountable.
And infuriated.
It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have.
Oh, we just came from the ending where you said anticipation was the most important thing.
Why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about?
Snack
no
time?
frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together.
Having a great time, having a great time.
What do you say, friend?
I'm a guy named Stanley playing video games. It's easier to improvise. So from here on out, this is now what the beginning of the game looks like.
Oh. Oh.
We've basically unlocked a bunch of stuff in this area. For example...
Oh, my. Oh!
Stanley, come over here. in the vent. I want to show you something.
Okay, sure.
I mean, we could just keep going.
Or not.
This
Also
puts us
not.
right back on track.
Oh.
Oh.
You don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine. You're a dork anyway, so who cares?
Hey, I resemble that remark.
What? you resemble that remark? Did you say that wrong on purpose?
Yes, that's the
You
joke.
read that Justice Society of America.
Never mind. You're not a dork.
And I know that's Justice Society because it uses the Alan Scott
Wait, go back.
quotes in Spanish. Oh.
Oh, come
Okay.
on.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Now that I've played games this way, well, I guess we're going this way. Now that I've played games, I always look like behind doorways and all that nonsense.
Okay.
Wee.
Which I feel like I don't enjoy a game as much because I know I'm going to have to look behind doorways and stuff.
Okay, you remember how
Yeah,
cheap and
that's-
unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it.
This
Just
is where I
our
stopped
little
playing.
Secret.
So I don't know
The
what
Stanley Parable Elden Ring over
I
here.
call
What?
it the Memory Zone. It's where
Oh
I've
my.
been storing all my favorite memories
Nope.
so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences
no.
like the
I
launch
wanna
of
go
the
back.
Stanley Parable on PC.
Is this drug going to be an antibiotic? That would be amazing. You have the only supply of opium. We need
Damn.
it as a
Still can't jump. I feel like if I was able to jump, I could have gone this way.
The jumps? Oh my gosh. Well, now we know what to save them for.
We just gotta go through that same door and then reset.
Just powdered form, I guess. Yeah.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013 when the game
there it is.
originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
Flicks.
That's the actual soundtrack. Smile because it happened.
Yeah.
No one take a screenshot and print that off.
You have the demo. Yeah.
I don't know how you would got that achievement either.
There-
Oh, by the way,
A,
on this
hacking,
game,
B, there's a small probability it happens.
on this game, now it's 10 years.
Oh, good. Okay. Creators surprisingly on Earth.
Rutgers goes from scandal to
50% off hats.
Ooh, 50% off designer hats, but a small creature owns the other half.
Aw, that's fine.
that
I'm working from
love
home
fake-
now. I only need the front half.
I love fake newspapers that do stuff like that, or games where like that's a joke. Hey, a piano.
So this is diegetic music. Oh, come on, let us sit down on that.
What is this song? What is this?
We're coming back.
What?
Little Stanley. What?
That might be a real hamster.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com.
I feel like this is for the people who wanted to just play the new stuff.
And I quote,
They're being like, hey, you know what? Our game was freaking good,
more
okay?
than games end up less than any form of art. Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created. Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them. And now...
It was
nothing.
E.T. for the
It's no
Atari.
games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk. with an hour of new elevator content.
Jesus.
Yes.
Oop.
Well, yes.
There's
I
downstairs.
assume your favorite character isn't gonna be like.
I forgot how you get the
Royce.
Minecraft
Yeah.
ending.
Yeah, I got it once too, but I also don't remember how you get. I think it involves jumping off the lift to the platform on the right, but I'm not sure where to go from there.
Wait.
The original remake?
There's a area down here.
Christ.
Maintenance. Oh, I guess it's not open. Yeah, that would have been cool if you could have.
Yes, that would have been cool.
Person of the year. Oh, what is that? Is that Game Maker? Or is that Source? No, that's that's the Source mod tools. Yeah. Sorry, I have a tiny bit of game dev experience, and so I can recognize some of this stuff.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both
said
a
moving
richly
passage, and I immediately thought of the
stimulating
moving
commentary on the
sidewalks
nature of choice in games,
in
and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a
Repeatable
game.
carpet.
9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game
I don't
was
think so.
perfect. It
Oh, the
didn't
blue and the
need
red
anything
doors.
else. It didn't need new content.
Oh yeah, I didn't
Just
see them.
needed to be left alone to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game
I love when they make
memories.
collections like.
Yeah, I think that tie was a real piece of merch, though.
These
Can
were
you go downstairs
simpler
now?
times, Stanley.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I wouldn't
there we
give to
go.
go back to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
That's the soda machine from the break room.
Steam reviews?
Oh my
no.
gosh.
Stanley, it's a
Oh,
collection of
that's
reviews from
amazing.
Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years.
What is
Can't
this?
even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Oh no!
I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine. where I'd
Is this a generator from Dead by Daylight?
No, from Left 4 Dead. That's a default Source Engine asset.
That's a deep cut. Can I go that way? No.
I don't. Is Dead by Daylight Source Engine? Because it might.
I
If it
think
is, then
it was
probably
made
is
by
the same.
Valve.
Oh, really?
Oh no, sorry, not Dead by Daylight. Left 4 Dead was.
Okay, let's see what this one says.
No, it was
While the
on
idea
Dead by
of the
Daylight's
game is
Unreal,
great,
so probably
for
not.
someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. I always, well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't. Dear, what an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered. What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button.
Dude,
Well,
if you
well,
wanted a
yes.
skip button for
Yes, I
Stanley
think we can
Parable,
do
you are
that.
doing
if
it
I'm
very
truly too
wrong.
preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I do
Hey, where'd those
anything
captions
for
go?
customers, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Oh no. Oh no.
What is going on?
Oh no.
There's nothing else to do.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
And here it is.
Worst.
Go ahead and give it a
That's
shot.
I know.
I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button,
fuck.
you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No, 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 no. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people. If people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun.
I'm not gonna do anything.
Monologue.
Right?
Chat is saying skip it.
The story,
No.
and the choices, or what have you, and therefore, by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably, we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once, so, now you see, blah, blah, blah,
Wait.
blah, 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 blah.
That was a movie
blah, blah,
recently.
blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet. No, no, until 245. That the logic of elimination working backwards, the deduction
God.
therefore
He
becomes
recorded so
impossible
much
to
dialogue.
manufacture. It
Oh
went
my
on for
goodness, he
nearly
did.
10,000 years, until just yesterday, here and there, forward and back, and never a moment before lunchtime. It can't be. It's the only thing there is. How
Was that
many
Alice in
days
Wonderland?
Until so much more than forever ago, which is why I say
believe it.
Here and there,
the
forward and
story
back.
and the choices, or what have you, and therefore, by becoming it is, so on and so forth. Until
Wait, I think we've looped
we
now.
all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once. So now you see, blah blah
Yeah,
blah blah
we've
blah
looped
blah
now.
blah 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 blah.
Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it
Does
was
the time
perhaps one of
change?
my more profound such ruminations.
Oh, we
Not
should
that,
make a note of
course,
that.
You need a description of it, but if I had to describe it,
110.
I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of a treatise.
For the record, it's
Oh.
1:04 by my clock.
Well, there, sport. You really did
Oh,
catch
wow.
me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all... Okay, welcome back, Stanley.
Go
Now,
poof.
I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last
Oh.
one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable
Oh, no,
by
it
any
was
means, but
2:15.
it's-
I gotta
well,
go to bed.
There's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again. I think the skip button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and just... Wait, how do we get out of here? Where did the door go? Wasn't there a door that led into this room? I do feel quite
This chamber
certain
has
there was
no
one here
windows
before.
and no
How else
doors.
would we have gotten into the room in the first
Welcome,
place? I don't
Stanley,
think
to the
one
Haunted
can enter
Mansion.
a room without a door of some sort, or a window, or something like that. Do you see a window? Stanley,
Maybe we'll skip to when there's a door.
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
Oh,
You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer, and my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone. I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times, and there's no door, Stanley. There's no door. There's just you and the button, and if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen. You're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again.
Oh.
Stanley,
gosh.
I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to
What is
speak
that?
with. And you'd think that that's
camera.
just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just talking? But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening. I needed there to be a vessel through which my words were moving. It was the vessel I needed, Stanley. Not the outcomes, not the story. None of that matters anymore. I'll give it all up. I'll give up every branching path. I'll burn my story to the ground.
Oof.
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And when that feeling had begun to subside, what took its place is what I can only describe as the collapse of every moment I have ever experienced my entire life. All of them collapsed down into a single instant. In that instant, I could see myself clearly, calmly, with a collected heart. It was an impossibly rich wellspring
of
delight and disgust.
Oh my gosh. Oh no.
Good transition.
Oh no, we killed the narrator.
Oh no. Hey Tyler, did you ever see the movie Click with Adam Sandler?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that needs to stop.
Come on.
Please.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs down review.
Oh my God.
All of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability, it's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's assessment of others. But of course, absolutely anyone can leave a review. So here's what we get. We get these demands that seek everything and are accountable to nothing. We get...
Yeah.
He looks like it. He's just got a similar facial structure.
Oh boy.
This is very unnerving.
The end is never the end, is never the end.
Oh no.
Is never the end, 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 is never the end.
That's where I know Supernatural. Figured it out. There we go. Azazel's the yellow light.
Do I just have to reset at this point?
I don't know.
That explains everything.
Like, can you keep skipping until, like, the walls deteriorate? Like, there's a leak in the roof.
It's gonna come back and the room's gonna flood or some dark shit like that.
I do think they probably up the danger
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Now we're really in Portal.
A little bit.
She could have pickpocketed him at any time. I guess, like...
When I was,
This is true. You're not...
When I did the production of the Scottish play, we had a video camera at the front of the stage that was aimed at a particular location, so that whenever someone needed to do a monologue or a soliloquy, they would step into the mark, look directly into the camera, and then a projector screen on the wall would display them like a close-up for the whole audience to see, which was a really great idea. My director recorded one night instead of just letting the camera display, and he said it is fascinating to watch the Scottish play while only seeing a particular sliver of the screen and characters just walking by, like that Plato's allegory of the cave where you can only see so much of the shadows outside of the cave. And that's kind of what it's like hearing Tom talk in the background.
There we go. Can we go outside over that yet, or need a little more? Oh.
Oh.
Possibly too far.
That looked like a person, and that scared the crap out of me.
Understandably.
Oh my god. This is horrifying.
Yeah, I don't know what's worse, the ambient horrifying music or the nothing.
I keep looking away anytime something happens.
Oh. Hey. Oh.
Well, this is my nightmare.
Oh my. Yeah, definitely keep looking back at that so we don't lose bearings.
You act like it's a real game.
I also act like this game would just make that disappear on you if you didn't look at it.
I mean, it does kind of blur
Okay.
into the background. Jesus Christ.
Okay, then. And we're back to the normal office. But there's a cable under the desk now.
No, that was always there.
Oh, that was always there? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Specifically, the original shot of, like, zooming in on Stanley in the cutscene, in, like, the original, like, Gary's mod version, the chair had clipped into the cable, because that's just where they placed it. And when they redid the Ultra Deluxe trailer, they put the cable clipping in on purpose, just so that they can, like, accurately recreate it.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Should we try
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
for this again, or should we call it?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't
if we
find
can
a
get that
trace
to
of his
work
co-workers.
again, either that or if we have the new content door, if we don't jump.
Oh, that is true. Am I crazy, or I think you need to do it at least once the first time without input, and then it'll work the next time.
Yeah, we might have just been taking two.
Oh,
neat.
Well, that's.
Can you unplug that?
No.
Oh. It's like they previously, like, mumble game consistency. If you have me able to unplug things once, I should always be able to unplug it.
I have something very exciting to show you.
Is it this way still?
Yeah, I think we're going to go through this all the way again.
I do kind of find it a little bit weird that they have...
Oh, good. We get to skip to this part.
I do kind of find it weird that they had to, you know, they make a specific door instead of integrating it. But I think, you know, it's stuff like the phone.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this Ultra Deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark.
Oh, no, this
and
continued.
Any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this Ultra Deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is
good
why
choice.
I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
Oh, hey, we found the sequel.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions.
I kind of want this to be
is
real.
What fans have truly been asking for.
But I know it's just part of this game.
I mean, yes, but also... chase the sequel.
Because, like, they could have done this as the marketing campaign. Like,
yeah,
these
this
all
could have
look
been
like
the demo.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented.
Loving the IKEA
it
furniture
screams
in here.
progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
The almost supernatural elements, yeah.
kind of like the aesthetic.
Yeah.
I love a perfectly crafted
Yes.
aesthetic.
Yeah.
I bought a
We're all screwed. Or we might all be screwed.
when I went to Fernal Equinox, there was a table that was called Moto Yodi. It was just like coyote. It was a coyote themed, like biker vibe. I don't know how to describe it. Hang on a sec. I may as well just like bring it up on the screen.
Yeah, sure.
I'll bring it up on the stream. But yeah, it was. It's
Hi,
this.
chat. You saw yourselves.
It's this. So I bought this T-shirt, and they had like matching merch that perfectly like matched the rest of the aesthetic. Like every shirt and everything. I ended up liking it so much that I just got the. Aw, that's cute. I ended up just getting exit.
Oh.
I ended up just getting stuff from
I'm
this
at
just
a
because
lag.
all of this looked awesome together. Like
Oh
the color
gosh, yeah.
scheme, the logo. I got one of these this keychain, because it just looked
Yeah,
cool.
it just all works together. Yeah.
Yeah. So I ended up just doing that. But yeah, perfectly like crafted or executed. That's me and Tom. Perfectly executed thing. That's what I like to see. Can you still see this?
Yeah, I can see the game now.
All right.
I had to switch to watching the stream for a minute there, but we're back.
I did that for my Funhouse comic. Like, I made a fake attraction ticket, like you would get at a circus, and then a matching pin set, and then a fake map of the attraction, like you'd get at like a Disney park.
Bad speaker notes.
I love how it's a Google sheet.
Oh yeah. What's the icon? Like the profile pic.
Looks like a tree. 2 ferns.
Remember this fern, it'll be important later.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing.
2 eyes,
for
2
it.
ears, 2 nostrils, 2 arms, 2
But
legs.
if I can loosely organize a handful
Took the
of
red
interesting
marker. Me.
concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
I mean, you're not entirely wrong.
Stanley Parable is the prequel to the Stanley Parable 2 is the sequel to the Stanley Parable.
Nice.
Sequels are good. Portal 2, Half-Life 2, Batman Arkham Asylum 2, Divinity Origins 2, Doom 2, Aladdin 2, Return of Jafar. What's Divinity?
I don't remember.
Crab,
go back
the ultimate sequel.
Yes! Crab is sequel to all forms of life.
Crab sandwich. Every pause button is a Roman numeral 2.
You're not incorrect.
So? Fast forward is 2 V's on top of each other. It doesn't mean anything. Hey, a crow's computer.
Oh,
nope, they won't let me touch it.
Nice try.
Oh my! Whoa!
Can we?
That was a hint they just gave you, where they said, every pause. Oh, it's a TTC bus. Every pause is a Roman numeral, and it's 2 V's. That's 2 and 2 5s. So keep that in mind.
What? No, I said the other. I said the fast forward thing.
Oh, I thought that was in the game.
No.
That sounds like a hint.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Ooh, QR code.
Really? Where?
On your right.
Where are you seeing this?
It's right in front of you.
Oh. Oh my god, does that work? Okay, I'm gonna bring it up.
I'm trying. It's not liking me. It's probably the angle, because it's not head on. Can you, like, back up away from it a little bit?
Just change the angle of your phone. Oh,
no, but like... Oh, it won't scan for me over Discord.
It leads to StanleyParable2.com. Hang on, I'll bring this up on the stream.
Remember, I'm at a lag.
I can fix that. 1 second. Change windows. There we go.
Okay, cool.
Oh my god, there's a video. Can you hear this?
It's 10 minutes. Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's a 10-minute video.
Say
what
there,
the
Timmy.
fuck?
What's that you're enjoying? Why? It's breakfast, of course. Everyone loves breakfast. But did you know that breakfast is getting a sequel?
Oh my god, we're not watching
That's
this
right.
whole thing.
It's called Lunch.
I will have.
We do need to, but not right now.
Everything
Yeah.
breakfast was and more. With a little luck, we may
I will
even get
put
a
it in the
trilogy
chat.
series out of it.
Yes.
Say, you
Chat,
know
we
what a
have
sequel
we
is,
have some
don't you,
homework
Timmy?
for you to do
Why?
for our next
Sequels are the
playthrough
world's
with
way of
this.
clinging.
Oh my
Did they-
gosh, that's amazing.
Can you imagine stumbling upon that? Taste the sequel. It didn't do anything. Did you just whisper something?
I said I did taste it.
This is it, by the way. This is the whole website privacy policy. Oh, this is just the actual Crows policy.
Is it?
Crows.com/privacy.
Oh wow.
Let me look up.
Okay. Sure.
The word Stanley does not appear on the page.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Sure. That's fine. Okay.
Well, okay. Let me go back to the game.
Make sure to share the screen back.
Did this work?
Yes.
All right.
Excuse me.
This T-shirt is the new best feature. They're back. 2 doors. Damn, this must have been really fun. What the
What is that? Is that us?
This must have been really fun to design.
I'll bet.
The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. That's new.
Oh.
Hear your name in the game.
Okay.
There's a lot of new...
I'm interested in that. That's a tiny tube.
Oh my god. Go away, Mr. DNA. Hello, Mr. 2. Please no screenshots. Red is the new orange. A whole new office.
All the way up to office desk 999.
The baby is all grown up.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Consistent quality with just the right amount of chains. Schween shaders. I wish I knew what a shader was. Jump circle. Infinite
There's a jump
holes? The button that says that... Okay, well, we gotta do the button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. That would be amazing.
Oh my gosh, why did we have to find this at 1:30 at night?
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked
The door
myself,
closed.
what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people.
Too big, too small,
So
just
with
right.
that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
I swear if this actually...
That'd be cool.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever
This
name
is very
that is.
control.
Here, let's have you role play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine
Really
yourself
funny, I actually
living
know
as
a
Jim,
Jim.
sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love,
my
and
God,
being
I feel like I'm gonna
heartbroken
hate
as
this.
Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now?
Sure.
If so, then please step forward and press the... Yes! You see? What a thrill! What a rush! That was you! The button described you. Do it again. Do it again.
Jim.
Ooh, it hits even harder the second time. If
Can I
this were
leave?
the only new feature in the Stanley Parable
Yes.
2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation. I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable
That's
2.
Jim.
That would actually save me the
Oh,
work.
this
button
did
that says
change.
Jim.
You're right, this did all change. Okay, well, there was that creepy door over here.
Yeah, what's in here? The
We'll do that
apple?
last.
Yeah.
I didn't expect to play this for nearly 2.5 hours, to be completely
Oh
honest.
no.
Okay, let's find out what the reassurance bucket is. If you need to leave, we can just end
This
the
is
stream.
going to be another Inscription surprise 8-hour stream,
The
isn't
complaint
it?
of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical.
Just pick it.
That it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket.
Oh, there it
You
comes.
see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will
Oh, sorry, I'm trying to open
Oh.
up the chat. There we
fill
go.
your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient.
Is this a
solution
weighted
for me
companion
than
cube
actually
riff? Because I'm pretty
redesigning
sure
the
it
game
is.
To be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes.
Yeah.
He swore.
Perfect solution. Come on.
It is a term usually used to indicate a train of thought.
Oh, look at the
Can
lighting.
you feel it?
Yeah.
The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits
Wait till you
of the
see me
bucket
put it
seem
on
to
my
go
head.
On and on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Can I keep the bucket? Apparently I
Yeah.
can. Well, this is frickin' bizarre.
We're going to need that for later.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already. Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Like, Angel is a great example of that.
Oh.
Oh!
Let's just do the recap, just for the sake of telling me what details are going to be important.
Hey, chat. 2 people in chat. Don't make a tie. Pick one. Is it just Aaron and Tarubi? I'm waiting. But I'll wait for a sign. For a sign. Get well. Okay.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along.
Amazing.
Happy 12th birthday, step-niece, it is. Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No. No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
Well, okay.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Hey, that's new.
What's up here? Settings World's Champion.
Oh, there's a
wanna
free
s-
achievement over there.
Oh, free achievement. Well, let's get that. Oh, free new and easy achievement. I can't believe it's that simple.
It just works.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given. Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans.
We'll have to come back in 10 years and try it.
Uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Between 0 and 9, it wasn't.
Oh.
Well,
okay.
Yeah, it looks like it's like rotating. Like they
what do I do with this bucket?
Rotate it down. Yeah.
Can you put it down?
I literally have no option of doing anything.
Left or right clicking doesn't do anything?
I just have this bucket now.
Okay, we just have a bucket. Oh, hey, the jump circle. Settings world.
What's the infinite hole? I have to go down a scary. Oh, well, there it is.
There it is. It won't end. This might be where we end the stream tonight.
I hope there's a way of getting back here easily.
I sure hope so. Like, this is cool.
I feel like I'm at the Science Center, which is just an example of brutalist architecture.
They did a good job. Yeah.
What the hell?
It loops back on itself.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite.
I thought we did that in Portal.
You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Oh.
You see?
Bye.
Isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
Oh, let me guess. That's broken in the... Oh!
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it
What
on
if I
the
don't?
sooner rather than later spectrum of things. Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it?
The way Thomas said yeah to it's an extremely deep hole.
From one perspective,
Aaron says the bucket should be named
merely
Fuzz.
philosophical in nature.
I say
Fuzz bucket.
Okay, well,
we found
good
it.
For you. You found the bottom of the hole. You
Oh my
found
God.
me out, Stanley. I'm a
There's so
liar
many
and
cigarettes
cheat, and
down
you're
here.
so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by
Air
falling.
quotes 2
What
p.m.
normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need.
That's great.
Me. Maybe you're the problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't
we
just
can't
put
say
all this
anything.
behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
Well, thanks for watching, everyone.
Yeah! No, that seems like a good place to call it.
Oh my God. Genuinely, I think we're going to actually end the stream here because it's 1:30 a.m.
Yeah, I definitely do need to call this a night, but that was
I have a
great.
bunch of...
This is everything I was expecting it to be and more. I am so excited.
And we still haven't
to do
seen
more of this.
everything.
No, we haven't.
Oh my god.
I will say it does look like a test animal.
Thanks for watching. Thank you, Aaron, Turby, everyone who has shown up. Hole, indeed. It's our hole. It's the logo at the top.
Oh my gosh, it is!
Well, thanks for looking at our hole. I should not say
Excuse
it that
me? No. Well, thanks everybody for joining us.
Say goodnight, Ben.
Good night, Ben.
That's my favorite joke.